Today we're going to do a practice including some breath work, a meditation, and then we'll close with a chant. So I'd say 10-15 minutes worth of practice. So you can sit in a way that's comfortable for you. If you would prefer to lie down, you could lie down comfortably. You could also sit in a chair. I'm sitting in a chair right now. So the idea is that you can be in a comfortable enough position that you don't have to move around a lot or experience extreme discomfort while you're trying to experience joy and pleasure in a meditative experience. Okay, so take your good seat or your comfortable lying position. And you can close your eyes and just start to feel the flow of your breath. And this is a very simple but very effective meditation or pranayama technique called vrtti. Sama means the same or even, and vrtti is fluctuations or movements. And so the idea is that the breath has even fluctuations, or it has the same movements, comparing the inhale to the exhale. I think the general range for beats of the breath that is comfortable is somewhere between like 2 and 6 beats of inhale to exhale. So it goes something like this. As you inhale, you count the beats of your breath. 1, 2, 3. There's a little pause. And then you exhale out the same number of beats. 1, 2, 3. And there's a little pause. If 3 doesn't feel like the right number for you, it feels like too much, you go down to 2. It feels like not enough, you can go up to 4, 5, 6. But you want to avoid straining and efforting. So it should be an amount, a length that is doable without really trying that hard. And you don't ever want to get out of breath. And you also don't ever want to increase your anxiety or have any panicky feelings as a result of the breath work. So if that happens, then just drop the breath work. And if you feel comfortable enough to try again, come in at a lower amount of beats. Okay, so here we are. We're matching the beats of the inhales to the exhales. There's a little bit of a pause at the top and the bottom of the breath. If everything is going swimmingly and you feel like you have more capacity, rather than increasing the number of beats, let's add a longer pause at the top and the bottom of the breath. And in this way, the pause length and the breath length become even, and it makes like a square. You can make a square in your mind with the breath. They call this square breathing, I think, in like therapy circles, or box breathing. So then it's something like inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, continue. One thing I'll offer is the opportunity to take a recovery breath at any point. So if you come to the end of the cycle and you're not ready to go back in, just take a couple of natural breaths until you feel ready to resume the practice. Let's do about 2 or 3 more rounds of breath work, whatever it's looking like for you at this point. We're really just priming the nervous system so that we can move into meditation. That being said, pranayama, of course, is very calming and soothing in its own right, or it can be. And so when you complete the round that you're on, for our meditation, we're going to use the idea of touch. And so I want you to bring your hands somewhere onto your torso. I like one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. And I learned this technique from Kelly Sell, who studies with the mindfulness of self-compassion people. And so the touch is intentionally soothing and calming. And so as you continue to breathe, let's move into just a natural breath now. Feel the way that your hands and your body interact. So you can feel your body expanding into the hands on the inhale breath. And your body naturally contract and pull away from the hands on the exhale breath. I consider this a practice of embodiment, to really feel your body, feel how your body breathes, feel how your hands support a sense of calm and ease as they rest against your body. Invite in a sense of enjoyment, pleasure at the feeling of your body breathing, at the feeling of your hands soothing your nervous system. You might even begin to feel the beat of your heart. There may be gurgling or swallowing, other natural bodily functions. And that's just part of feeling into your body, into your humanness. That full embodiment experience, not just the, what we think of as pleasant body experience. Stay in the body feeling state for another minute or so. And take a final breath or two. And if you chose to lie down for this experience, you can come up to sitting now. And just rest your hands comfortably on your legs. You can close your eyes if you opened them to transition. And just feel your overall quality after some simple pranayama, some soothing, gentle touch. And when we feel calm and equanimous, it's easier for us to offer that out to other beings. And so our chant is really a prayer of equality, and that everyone can experience these feelings of calm and being soothed and feeling settled. And so the chant is, and you may have heard this before, it's a very popular chant, lokah, samasthah, sukhino, bhavantu. Lokah is like location or place in the world. Samasthah has the same root as our pranayama. Sama, vrtti, sam means same or equal. Sukhino is happiness or contentment, or the reverse of that is not suffering. And then bhavantu, bhav is like the mood or the feeling state. And so the chant says, may all beings experience non-suffering. May all beings be happy. You can simply listen to the chant, or you can join in if you feel comfortable. We'll do one om to warm up our voices. Let's do that one together. So we'll take an inhale. We'll grow the chant from small phrases to the full phrase. And so I will give the call, and then you respond it back, and I'll also respond it back, so you have a little bit of support in that process. Lokah samasthah, lokah samasthah, sukhino bhavantu, sukhino bhavantu. Lokah samasthah, sukhino. Lokah samasthah, sukhino bhavantu, bhavantu. Lokah samasthah, sukhino bhavantu. Lokah samasthah, sukhino bhavantu. Just sitting in the feeling of having calmed and soothed and breathed our way to offering compassion, and the hope for joy for all beings. Let's take our hands together at heart center. When we close practices by saying namaste, I like to call upon the root word num, which is reverence or to bow in reverence. And so offering reverence to ourselves, to the fellow students, to our teachers, for all of these teachings. Thank you all for being here. Namaste.